Perfect. As usual, I'd like to welcome everyone to this newest installation of Checkmate interviews. So tonight I have none other than my brother Big Mass, specialized in logistics, maintenance, and also various entertainment industry endeavors. How's it going, bro?
Hey man, it's hanging in there, man.
Good, good. So we won't keep everybody real long. We're just gonna dive right into things, right? So have you heard about the Get Money Little Ronnie situation? Have you heard of Get Money Little Ronnie before?
I think I did, but I don't. Give me the specifics.
Okay, so Get Money Little Ronnie is the young man who excuse me, I'm getting my sugar burst. He's the young man who got um gunned down at the car wash,
Right.
and in the process of him getting gunned down, they killed his 5-year-old daughter.
And what city?
This is in Texas, Fort Worth,
Okay.
Texas,
Yeah.
right? So he he's you see the screen here to your right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is him and his daughter. He's
Wow.
affiliated with Go Yayo and those dudes over there in Fort Worth, the Dallas Fort Worth area. This the same guys, the same crew of names that had the little issue with Mo 3
Right.
that took Mo 3 out of here. But how do
Right.
you feel about not necessarily this, unless you want to enlighten everyone on this specific issue, but I'm really speaking on the gun violence and so forth that's tied to this specific issue. Because we have a little Ronnie and his daughter in every city in every state.
Yes, sir. Yeah. The way
So
I
how
feel about it is, I mean, the way I sit down on it is like, I'm 48 years old. I got grown kids. I done raised them to be the way I want them to be, and it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? This new era, we have to, what I'm saying, be the OGs and kind of pull them in. It's hard because of social media, but we still have to do our part, what I'm saying, and pull them young men in on Sunday to go to church with us and pray and teach them how to pray and just show them something different other than and give other options other than just trapping and
I,
just being out here and being drilled.
man, and the thing is, bro, like that innocent little girl, bro, that innocent little girl, she was just out with daddy. And when she looked at daddy, that was the brightest star in her eyes.
We're supposed to hit the street for that.
That's sad. All right, so moving on. Um, since we spoke last, you and I, Irv Gotti passed away
Yeah, yeah.
from health, some health complications. I think it was like a stroke or something.
Diabetes, and uh, blood pressure issues.
All right, so um, I don't know if you were around when I was doing the music with Big Plans, and we opened up for Ja Rule, and I met Irv,
Right.
and it's a lot shorter than I imagined. Um, and I didn't see the over the top Irv that everyone else saw because we only saw him for a few minutes at the radio station, and it's not like I met him one on one. All right, so that being said, when I found out that he passed away, it kind of bothered me a little. But I also know how it always bothers me if someone loses their life. But on the character side, on the entertainment side, I knew how much of a monster he was, and
Right.
how super aggressive he was. I knew that they were getting on him a lot about his eating patterns and what he chose to do as far as
Right.
drinking and partying. We both know he did a lot of pills and all. Uh,
Right.
how how do you think his passing affects today's diaspora of hip hop?
I feel like he continued to push the beat.
Zoom out on Irv. Zoom out on Irv.
Yeah, he continued to push the beef versus like clean the slate. And when you carry this a certain kind of weight with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be on. It's a burden. So I feel like he should have let it go so it wouldn't stress his heart out so much. You know what I mean? But I mean,
Some
I feel like he lived his life. He lived his life, and he stood on what he stood on. I can't be mad at that, But he should
we hope.
just set
Hold
pressure
tight.
off for himself.
Yeah, we were losing your audio. I don't know what was going on. We lost your audio for a second. You said you felt like he needed to take some of this pressure off of himself.
Yeah, pressure off himself as far as like the beef with Ja Rule and 50 and all that stuff, and they trying to clean the slate. He's saying, nah, we ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think he carried a lot of stuff with Ashanti, you know what I'm saying, going to Nelly, you know what I'm saying? Like it just was a whole bunch of stuff that was going on that just pushed him over the top. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like he felt like he was bigger than what he was. That's the way I feel. And that's why I overcame him.
Nice.
Gotta look at all these moguls. Gotta look at all these moguls out here and how they deal with their beef and how they deal with their stuff. And I mean, sometimes you gotta just let that stuff go, man. You know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
think
You only got
Irv, so you think Irv was fake? You think Irv was fake thug or not?
no, I think Earl was real with what he was doing. I mean, I don't know about nothing street wise, like body wise and stuff like that, but he was a real mogul. He had a real situation with Ja and the whole Murder Inc. thing, and I think that he was causing problems for people. That's why 50 stood the way he stood. And man, listen, I heard stories, man. Ja Rule, the only real dude that actually fought 50, man. Like actually, I put hands on that dude, man. Like
Oh,
all
really?
that singing and all that rapping and
I
stuff in the
didn't
background,
hear
like
that.
Ja
I didn't hear
really.
that. I didn't hear that.
Nah, real talk.
But
Nah,
I
real
do
talk.
believe,
Like,
I believe.
you look into it, Josh actually put hands on the air. And I look, they had butter knives out in the
Hold on,
restaurant and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
hold
Like, you know what I'm saying?
hold on a second. Is there something going on with your audio? Is your phone moving or what's going on?
My phone is not moving. I'm looking at you straight. I don't understand what's going on. You see my big ass hand right here?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see you. If you stay like right there, maybe you leaning on the, maybe you're shaking it with your arm on the table or something. You think that's what's happening?
I don't know, man.
And
I don't have nothing going on.
that sounds pretty good right
Hold
there.
on. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Let me. I think I know what it is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold
While
on.
he's getting things situated, can you zoom him out real quick, Sawyer? While he's getting things situated, let me tap some people in because we're gonna shift the show. We're gonna go a little bit local, right? So you may not know a lot of the names that we bring up, but it's gonna get super spicy moving forward. So I'm gonna mix in some celebrity with some local. We can get it spicy. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Can you
So
hear
here
me
we
better?
Yeah, that's a lot better. Here we are. Who's your favorite local artist, man?
Petey
Michael.
Pablo.
Who?
Petey Pablo. He did that video right there on Martin Street. Took it straight to the hood.
That's a good call.
Yes, sir.
Who do you think the wackest rapper is? The wackest local rapper by name that there is in the Raleigh-Durham area? And
I
it's
have
just
no
your
idea.
opinion, because some other people may think that they're hot. No, who's your least favorite?
Listen,
They don't even have to be a rapper, they could be a singer too.
I don't really have no popular rappers in Raleigh area except for my own local people. You know what I'm saying? So
Who's the best?
I don't listen to
Who's the best one of them?
it. Snap.
Who's the worst? Snap meaning smooth, son.
Yes, sir.
That's not a bad selection. Who's the
No,
worst?
that dude, he coming.
Who's the
But
worst?
I don't do the local stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't entertain that stuff. It's so many people out here that's trying to rap. It's hard to like entertain anything. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say who the worst or who's the best or nothing like that because I hear some good people. I ain't gonna put nobody out there, man, and demise their name, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna do that. Keeping it real, 1,000.
Who's the
Yeah, man,
who's
I ain't gonna
who's
destroy
the worst?
nobody's dream.
Who's the worst? Who's the worst celebrity artist? Celebrity artist, R&B, rap, or rock, however, in your opinion, right
Puff Daddy.
now? P. Diddy?
For sure. He
He's
ain't
the
write his stuff.
he's
P.
the
Diddy
best.
ain't write his stuff. He ain't write his stuff. He just was an actor.
He's
P.
the
Diddy was
worst.
an actor.
So he's the worst.
Yeah, he's definitely the worst.
Who's the hottest artist you think out right now?
In my opinion, J. Cole.
J. Who?
J. Cole.
J.
I'm
Cole
gonna
ran.
go.
J. Cole ran from beef. Yeah, I knew your phone would fall off of that. J. Cole ran. J. Cole ran from beef.
Hold on, pause, big brother. He ain't run from beef. He just played chess. You understand what I'm saying? He just let the smoke clear and continue to make music. You know what I'm saying? Like that part versus
He
like
didn't
putting
play
yourself
chess.
in.
He laid his king down. He ain't play chess.
He laid his king down, but you know what I'm saying? It's always another game. It's always another game, another day. So
Well,
you can
so
win every game.
here's my opinion. Here's my opinion. J. Cole found out that it was a bigger move in play than this battle.
Yeah. What you mean? You got Drake, you
Found out
got everybody.
he found out that the label had turned on Drake, and he
Right.
had to fuck out the way. That's bad business for Rockefeller, bad business for
You ain't
Rock
heard
Nation.
nothing from them. Look, you ain't heard nothing from them Texas boys. You ain't heard nothing from Young and them.
No, but exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, J. Cole sitting back like I'm gonna just pause right quick. I'm gonna let this shit clear up, and then I'm about to release the Titans on there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's coming.
J.
It's coming.
Cole, let me tell you
You
something.
know?
J. Cole let down the whole Cumberland County, the whole 2-6,
It did not.
the whole
It did
2-6,
not.
the whole 2-6. You can't be from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and you scared to go wrestle in the dirt.
Nah, what you gotta understand, you're a protege. You're a protege of Jay-Z. So it's a different way you gotta do business. It's a different way you gotta attack shit. We can do the shit like we did it back in the day, where it's just like beef route and niggas get shot over it. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole said, "Let me sit back and just, you know what I'm saying, let all the smoke clear."
Because there's
Nah,
no
for
sitting
sure.
back because there's an album that he released, right? The minute he heard the song, he released 7 songs going at Kendrick. It was called I Might Delete Later. Remember?
Right.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
It was called I Might Delete Later. He attacked, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bless you, brother.
He attacked, thank you. He attacked Kendrick the minute he heard that there was a diss song. He just erased it all. I can pull this shit up still. You can go on YouTube and
Nah,
still
I know about that. But the thing is that he was playing chess. He was playing chess, man.
I don't
Know
think
what I'm
so. I think his label made him pull it because it's a bad business move because UMG had put the move on Drake. And they said, look, we're putting the move on Drake. We're about to take and reverse the role. We're going to put Kendrick here and we're going to put Drake over there. So if you cut on the radio right now, we've never heard more Kendrick Lamar in our lives.
Of course.
That's because UMG made him the star child.
Of course.
You're not going to, he's on the Super Bowl. He's everywhere. And he's not even that good. This is just a smack in Drake's face. Right. In my opinion.
I'm not defending Drake. I'm not. My thing, I said J. Cole. So what I'm saying as far as J. Cole is concerned is he is the protege of Jay Z, and understand business minded wise. Jay Z dropping all the jewels on him, saying just hold up, young man. You know what I'm saying? Like don't drop this and drop that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But just hold up, young man. You know what I'm saying? Because the smoke on club, and it's gonna open up the world for you. Everybody got their time to shine. Everybody can't shine at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned that from Wu Tang. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Oh yeah, that's the truth. But see, here's the thing: at the time when the attack was launched, when Kendrick launched the attack, J. Cole and Drake were BFFs. J. Cole was tagging along on Drake's tour. They had just dropped that first person shooter, and that's the song that Kendrick attacked. So when he was spitting those bars, he said some stuff about J. Cole in that joint too.
And J. Cole, and look, J. Cole being the gentleman that he is from Carolina, you know what I'm saying, out of Fayetteville, you know what I'm saying? He sat back and said, okay, okay, I'm gonna take that. But it didn't change him from like, you know what I'm saying, like putting more shit into his craft and stop making music. He ain't gonna stop making music. His shit gonna always be hot and he gonna always be relevant because he ain't gonna answer to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's always been beef shit all through the damn industry. And niggas like careers get destroyed. Man, J. Cole, man, I ain't part of that shit, man. I'm a whole different part of this time. So that's what I feel. That's why I say J. Cole, because he a true product of North Carolina. True product of it. And he stand on what we stand on. He ain't gonna be entertained by the New York shit. He ain't gonna be entertained by the Carolina, by the California shit. He gonna come back and keep that shit thorough. He gonna sit back and listen to everything that everybody say, and he gonna have an answer for it. And gonna still be relevant.
So we're gonna move on to something different, but I'm gonna leave this subject right here just saying that's just some passive ass pussy ass stuff. But we gotta find out backbones again, man. But I mean, I like his flow, but we gotta find our backbone again as men. Period. You ain't gonna let this man just come up and smack you in your face and you just head on out. And and I'm about to listen to your track some more.
No. But you gotta understand, like. You gotta understand, you about to kill a nigga and gotta go and come up with buying money and sit down for a little while, or if you trying to get to the crib and just let a nigga slide, he done had too much fun.
For 16 bars, is Drake and Kendrick killing each other right now? No.
Right, I get it.
All right, so yeah, moving subjects. What do you feel? How do you feel? What do you think about the over sexualization of today's female rapper? We're talking your Sexy Reds. We're talking your Big Lotto. I love Big Lotto. We're talking Big Lotto. We're talking. It's this new European girl, man. I wish I knew her name, man. But she's talking about peeing in guys' mouths and.
I heard that. Yeah. I just heard that. Yeah.
Right. Man, it's over
the top. Right.
It's over the top. I didn't get her name.
It's a new era. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to keep up with the young girls. I ain't trying to get. I mean, to be honest, the way I look at life is I ain't trying to have no old babies, especially by these ratchet ass chicks. You know what I'm saying? So.
You know what?
I don't know, man. I can't compete with it. I like the old school. I like the old school cornbread.
You talking about you not trying to have no babies? You pop like me.
I still can have them, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I try to entertain that type of energy, it's not for me. It's for me to teach them versus than, you know what I'm saying, just to chill with them or whatever. So I can't really entertain that question because I'm like, y'all, my son's age. I need to put y'all on over here, especially if y'all millionaires, you know. But at the same time, for like raising your granddaughters and raising your daughters and stuff like that, I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, I don't like it. I got great nieces and all kind of stuff going on around me. I got a bunch of baby girls around me. I don't like it, and they love it. They love it.
They love some sexy red, and man, you hear a
Love
couple of
it. Listen, they
it's
love it. Right.
it's
I'm
disgusting.
like,
Um, and I get it because it'll bring in more listeners as far as men, and it'll bring in some inspired whores or inspired little hot chicks. But I think that on a as far as influencing the future generations, man, it's like we're going down the wrong road, man, when it comes to over sexualizing our females. Um, I remember back in the days, ladies would say they would do something provocative, and you could use your imagination to go the rest of the way, and it was still just as spicy. It was still just as spicy. But now they basically got to pull out their punanis on stage
right.
and just
Right.
you know.
I think the difference of the situation is like as men, when we got these young ladies around us, especially you know what I'm saying, when they close to us, they close to our heart, we have to show them what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? And we have to actually show them like, bring the flowers to the little babies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just for nothing. And show them like this is what a man's supposed to do, this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's just about teaching. I think we lost that part of it where the grandmamas make you know what I'm saying, make the young girls in the house wash dishes and you know what I'm saying, like do the
Yeah,
little cleaning, little
yeah,
chores and stuff like that. Yeah,
give that structure,
yeah,
uh, which could prepare them to be a wife to a husband or whatever the case. So,
yeah,
but so
yeah.
segueing from that. Speaking of wife and husband, did you see how Kanye West allowed his wife to strip
I
down to
did.
damn near bare naked at the
I
Grammys?
did. I did. And then they also got kicked out of the country because he was getting fellatio in public.
No, that's old. That's all right. So the fellatio on the boat, that's pretty old. But that's pretty old. But the her wearing that see-through
Right.
sheer outfit, basically looking naked, it's fairly old as well, but it's more recent, right?
I
And
so.
I wanted to touch on that to just see how you felt about him having that type of control, over his wife. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's something as a wife that her husband asked her to do it? She
I
did it.
mean,
Like, how do
this
you
is
feel about
this is a man that had the galls and the balls to actually try to run for president.
it? Yeah.
So he can't expect nothing else from that. You know what I'm saying? Like he feel like he on top of the world.
That's,
He try to
that's
prove something to. He
nah, but
trying to
that's
prove something to the
okay. So
world.
yeah, but I'm talking about her and his relationship dynamics. So yes, that is that same man, but that's also the same man she chose to marry. So
Yeah.
what made him her husband? So that being said, her husband asked her to basically strip in public, and she did so. How do you feel about her basically following his command and doing so as a wife? Do you feel like that was
Feel
right?
like the key
Was wrong?
word. The key word in that situation is being submissive. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing. Like she had to be submissive to the power that was in front of her. And she said, "I'll do whatever you want, baby." You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna make it rock. And whatever the backflack is, it's entertainment all the way around the world. Like it's internet shit. You know what I'm saying? So you get numbers. Oh, we don't. Oh, you got 100,000. You got 100,000 hits. You got 1,000,000 hits. You know what I'm saying? All of this right here. Yeah, cool, but you don't expose your whole self to the world. So, it's like your own personal thing. But I get it though, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't be with Kanye and not expect everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be with him and just like with Trump and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be with him and I expect everything. Y'all got agreements and understandings and things of that nature. It's just that.
That's right. Well, look, man, I really, really appreciate you showing up on tonight's show. It's been a delight talking to you, and it's been very insightful. And I just wanted to get your insight and your opinions on some of today's events, you know. And
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I
all right,
appreciate
man.
it.
What you got going on next, man? Can you let them know? Can you let people know what you got, what you think about dropping, or letting people know who you promoting?
Yo, right now, what's going on? I got mass maintenance. You know what I'm saying? We pushing all the movies through. You know what I'm saying? Through mass maintenance. Y'all need some work done at your house, your complexes, any commercial buildings. We on the set. All you gotta do is just, you know what I'm saying, link in with us. I'm gonna leave my links in the bottom of the screen. But yeah, man, it's all love and peace. That's all I wish for everybody. It's all love and peace.
Word up. I appreciate you, brother. All right. Until next time, this has been Checkmate Interviews, and we'll be seeing you guys shortly. Peace.
Peace.